there, ladies and gentlemen, Jaster Winbow here, Thrash Metal Guru. Welcome back to another video upload that I have, and that sound that you're hearing is my cat Monkey, who is making a lot of racket. But, on the other instance, how you guys doing? Of course, you guys already know, tomorrow, which is going to be the big premiere of one of the biggest movies that will forever change the history of Star Wars. Of course, I've got my Star Wars shirt ready. A few things I do want to point out real quick, though, about it is that, unfortunately, I do not have my ticket to go see Star Wars. I'm still excited, though, because I do have the patience of a monumental statue. I could stand here for ages and ages and wait for it to actually kind of slow down a bit and wait for, a spot at the movie theater. So that's how patient I am. I actually am one of the biggest Star Wars fans, and I'm really excited to go see, other characters such as Han Solo, Leia, and returning characters, Chewbacca as well. I mean, who could forget Chewbacca? And another thing that I also needed to point out as well, something that's very of a serious matter when it comes to online social media. I understand from certain people that if you don't want spoilers, then you should probably take your life outside of the social media until that sort of thing kind of dies down, and you're free to watch that. And I agree. However, though, being as myself that I do a lot of online projects and stuff that I do on my iPod and on my, iPad as well, there are people, assholes that is, that tend to ruin it for me. One posted a fucking spoiler of a picture. I got so pissed, and I deleted about 3 people off of my friends list off of Facebook for that. And I know what your people are going to be. I know what you guys are going to be saying is like, "Oh, Justin, really, 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 really." I mean, you got a life outside of social media. Well, yeah, I do, but there's really nothing else to do out here. I mean, I've practically done everything. I'm usually doing some more projects, and not to mention I have school, so I'm studying for that. And, I'm just trying to retain the sort of things that I have. Apart from being pissed off about the one spoiler one person showed, out into the fucking public, which I wasn't not even expecting. Fortunately, though, all is not lost. All is not lost. I'm not going to reveal anything. No. Everyone relax. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be an asshole about that. I'm just going to say that although one thing was shown, I'm not going to reveal what it is. I'm just going to leave that a mystery because I don't want to spoil that for everyone, because I know this is one of the biggest movies that a lot of people, a lot of Star Wars fans, including myself, have been waiting for a long time. And without a doubt, I'm pretty sure that this one is going to be the great big one. And apart from that, just a little message for people, to message any assholes out there, please do not spoil the movie for people. I know like I said, certain people have said, if you don't want spoilers, then don't look into social media, all that. Well, you know what, I'm sending this message so that way you don't have to, so it doesn't get ruined for you. And, unfortunately, I learned the hard way. Although I do have the projects that I do, on multiple occasions, and then stumbling across something like that, and it kind of pissed me off. But I think while we're on the subject of this, I think I'm going to actually talk to you guys. I've actually introduced this on Instagram. No spoilers. This is something way back then. I've had this thing since childhood. I've always had a thing for Slave Leia. Yeah, I have. While we're on the subject of Star Wars, I have always had a thing. Ever since when I was a young lad, I was about, maybe 10 or 11 at that time. Oh my god, I've had a huge thing for that. Yeah, and I still do to this day. It's one thing that I hold to me. It's one of the, you could say that's one of the geek things about me that I have. It's one of the greatest things that I have ever seen in a Star Wars universe. Apart from that, apart from Han Solo being badass, Chewbacca being lovable, Wookiee that he is, for Luke Skywalker, one of our main protagonists, to finally take on his father, Darth Vader, in Return of the Jedi. And seeing some of these characters, I gotta say, Slave Leia, I'm sorry, that's one of my favorite things about it. I don't know. I can't say anything else. I was actually not confident enough to say anything about that until, certain thing on Instagram happened, and there we go, I started talking about it. So anyways, I'm actually just going to end this off, just putting the message out there for anyone who's actually planning on ruining the movie for anyone else. Do not do it. I'm also warning people to, kind of stray away from social media, because don't end up like me, because you'd end up getting pissed off, and most likely removing a lot of people off of Facebook. So I'm saying this message so you don't have to. Nostalgia Critic, please do not sue me. I know it's kind of a same old line. Let's just say that I'm warning you so you don't have to. Okay? Anyways, I'm Thrash Metal Guru. You guys have a very wonderful day.